Hi, I'm Dr. Connie. So I was born in South Korea in the 70s and immigrated to the States in the 80s. So during the 70s when I was growing up in Korea, I remember hamburgers were a treat because meats were expensive in Korea. So when we came to the States in the early 80s, my parents took us to McDonald's quite a bit. So today, while McDonald's is considered an unhealthy food, it brings back fond memories for me of the past where we were indulging in the delectable taste of a Big Mac. So I remember during my pregnancy, I craved it so much. So I had it and so enjoyed it. This was despite my knowledge and understanding. So my memory of the food took precedence over the linear thinking of whether it was good or bad for me. Everything I learned in graduate school about nutrition has now evolved to a point where what I learned is obsolete. So today, with the internet providing all of us with platform to speak up, everyone who's someone is touting this or that diet. Even on our Facebook page, if I have a picture of meat as part of a diet plan, some people had strong opinions about it as they truly believed in a plant-based diet. I'm no stranger to the vegan diet, as my graduate study at Loma Linda University, which is considered one of the blue zones, meaning people are healthiest there. So vegetarianism is part of their religion, so they don't eat meat over there. So I adopted the most vegan diet at that time for over 3 years. And then I was diagnosed with lupus. So when I sought out the traditional Chinese medicine doctor, he told me based on my body type that I needed to eat meat, and not just any meat, but red meat. So I listened, and slowly I felt better. All this to say that in my career as a clinical dietitian, as well as a physical therapist and a functional medicine practitioner, I've practiced alongside fellow colleagues, mostly highly educated in health, who fear the judgments from others so much so that what they eat in public is very different than what they eat in private. PhDs in nutrition, medical doctors, and my professors didn't necessarily practice what they knew. Today, from ketogenic, paleo, plant-based, macrobiotics, Mediterranean to the Whole30, it's become a trend to follow it for a short time because restrictive diets aren't sustainable. I've seen patients in my office struggle with their health despite their pristine diet, but I also have friends and colleagues that feel as healthy on a very poor diet. So how do we make sense of this? I've studied, researched, and refuted both sides of the findings, and my conclusion is that it's all about balance. So if you wanted a concept to embrace, I'm talking about acid-alkaline balance. There's no magic. When our bodies are in balance, meaning that they're slightly more alkaline, then our bodies will recover from sickness and health will be restored. So rather than talking about this or that diet or plant-based or Mediterranean, I think it's more important to understand that food is not our enemy. It's that we're more acidic on the pH scale. In an acidic state, the diet can have a huge play. Most healthy foods like vegetables and whole grains tend to be alkalizing, and most unhealthy processed foods like fast foods and sugary foods tend to be acidic. This doesn't mean that you can't have any acidic foods. It's about having balance to always shift the needle to a little bit more alkaline. For example, I love wine and coffee, both of which are acidic to the body. I also get Benlysta injections for lupus on a monthly basis, which is also acidifying. So for me, I know I've got to work hard to shift the needle towards alkaline. How? By eating alkaline foods to offset the foods that I like. So if you love a good hamburger with French fries, then having a healthy day or 2 or 3 after the hamburger day may be a way to balance. Although sometimes you may need a complete cleanse, in most cases, we can enjoy the foods that are so much a part of who we are. And I'm not advocating that fast foods are good, but sometimes they are enjoyable to have. I'm saying that sometimes we have the tendency to label something to the point where we don't allow for flexibility and we begin to view certain things as bad or forbidden. Our bodies are miraculous and extremely flexible, so few key things to remember. Number one is eat what's locally in season. Don't have a watermelon from New Zealand in the winter months of Georgia. Number two is stay mindful of the effects of food. Too often we tend to eat mindlessly and wonder why we feel the way we do. Number three is learn to actively enjoy your food. Food is much more than something to be consumed and be done with. It's connection, it's love, it's memories and feelings. Enjoy all the senses it brings forth. Number four is eat in moderation. Too often we consume too much too fast. Balance meals by incorporating alkaline foods with acidic. Number five is pay attention to your feelings. Drinking kale juice while distraught and angry will be acidic versus eating a birthday cake with all your friends and family in moderation can be alkalizing. I hope this gives you some perspective when thinking about what diet to follow. We do believe we need a reset every often to shift the body to the alkaline state, to have it working in full order. So if this is you, we've got the Alkaline Detox Protocol that's done wonders for my health, as well as thousands of my patients. Link is below. We believe in acid-alkaline balance, and we've updated our website. So please visit alkalinewellness.com and click on Start Here to get free tips on how to alkalize your body. Thank you so much, and please subscribe, like, and follow us, and check out the links below.